I am clear as of right now. Amen. Sharon, hey, I was beginning to think that I had done something wrong. Angie and Amarina and Dana, hey y'all. I'm clear tonight, am I? I'm showing clear on my end. Gracie, hey hon. Well, that's fine. And the crazy poppy lady, sweetie, thank you for popping in. I know it's late over there. Karen Crocheter, hello. And Diane, hello. Katrina, hello. And welcome, all of y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully, tonight, it'll be clear. It looks relatively clear right now. Michelle, hey. Can y'all hear me okay? I didn't check that. Jax, hey. I didn't scream at you. You hear that? I just went, Jax. Oh, goodness. Squirrel Raid. That's right. Squirrel Raid in here. Mama Swift, sweet Tricia, how are you tonight? And Sue, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Yes, your Wonder Twins here. Tammy, hello, Flower Crochet Creations. I hope you're doing well tonight. And AJ, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. I don't think I've got this. Now, I'm showing up clear tonight, am I not? I'm showing clear on my end here. I'm going to pop this out where I can read it, not have to sit here and look at me. Irene, hello. Let me get this done and see if I missed anybody now. Oh, let me go back to live chat. Okie dokie. Kelly, hey. I didn't see you there. Sorry, I just skipped right over you, didn't I? I don't think you, when I had it on top chat, I don't think you came up, hon. I'm sorry. Irene, hey. Michelle, I told you, hey, didn't I? Got wires and everything else down here I'm running into. Judy, hey, hon. Welcome. What whip am I working on? I'm still working on that jacket. I've been so slow. Y'all, I've been terrible about my crocheting. And hey, thank you for being here and welcome, welcome. Thank y'all all for being here. I appreciate it so much. I didn't even go back there and brush my hair. I was laying, well, one just laying down with Hazel. I was taking a nap with Hazel this afternoon. Diana Apple, hello. Thank y'all for being here. I'll show y'all, since it didn't show up last week, I did do a video and had it. I've got the other panel going. I got all 3 panels, so they're not done, but they're getting there. They're almost. Front panel. don't know why I'm always getting them upside down when I never fails. When I come out, I've got them upside down. That's the back panel of it. And then I'm only this far on the other front panel. Of course, it's got to be blocked and sewn together, and a little bit of a sleeve I know is going to have to be added to it. Miguel, hey. Jill, hello. Zach Mukbangs and more, hello. And Julie, Texas Life, welcome, 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 all of you. Well, thank y'all. And Dina, hello. I don't think I've said hey to you. Lori Armstrong, hey there. Oh, she's in a commercial. Y'all remember to tell her. Sherry K, hey, hon, welcome. Thank you for being here. And Elizabeth, come on in and welcome, welcome. Well, I guess y'all noticed my title, Yarn, Yarn, and More Yarn. And that's what I have, is Yarn, Yarn, and More Yarn. Yes, everybody, please hit the thumbs up, if you will, as you're coming in. I certainly appreciate it. I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to start off with. I guess I'm going to start off with this yarn, and I don't know if we're going to get, oh, I'm dropping things down here now. Oh, thank you, Dana, for reminding everybody about the thumbs. I did a swap with Nikki Boo, Addicted to Yarn is her channel. And we did a swap, and we opened them last week in Zoom. But I wanted to, y'all, she sent me so much stuff. I felt so bad because she sent me this huge box of stuff. I feel like that I was way over blessed. But Christy, hey, Christy's Creation, how are you doing tonight? And welcome, welcome. But she sent me 2 cakes of this beautiful Caron cotton cakes in the colorway Peach Blossom, and there's 530 yards on each cake, and it's 60 cotton and 40 acrylic. I've been looking at that in the stores and have picked it up a time or two to buy it, and then I had so much other stuff in the cart, I thought, well, because the other stuff I was buying at the time that I really piled my cart full, I was getting a lot of the newer stuff, the ripple cakes and all like that, so I was just trying to get those that day, and I put this stuff back, and I've kicked myself so many times, but I guess Nikki had that wavelength from me. Get me that. No. She sent this, and that was so sweet of her. That is so pretty. Look at that. Oh, I'm not going to have room to, oh, I left off one of the bags she sent me. She also sent me a couple skeins of this Mainstay cotton. Where's the nut? Right there. Mainstay cotton. You can get at Walmart. This stuff is as soft or softer than Hobby Lobby cotton. The color on this is Daylily Pink. It's 100% cotton, and there's 180 yards, and it's a medium number 4. Oh yeah, those cakes down there are a medium 4, but isn't that a pretty pink color? I love that. Oh. She also sent me from Yarn Bee this bamboodiful. I'll get it out. Oh, this is 50 cotton and 50 bamboo, and it's a light number 3, and there's 257 yards, and the colorway is sea green. She sent me a couple of these. That's so pretty. I love that color. Then this It's a Wrap from Red Heart. Let me get the name of it. Comedy. Isn't that so pretty? I think my lights turned a little bit the wrong way. I was in a hurry. I should have it turned over here a little bit. Y'all might not see these colors as well tonight. Anyway, if y'all can see me, that's all that matters. Susan Burke, have I said hey to you, hun? Welcome in. But this is fine number 1. And it says, suggest a 3.25 millimeter crochet hook. That's a D. And there are, let me find it, 1,100 yards packed in that little cake. It's not so little, but I mean, when you think about 1,100 yards, that's a lot packed in there. But I love it. I love this kind of, it. Like I said, it's a fine one, but I love this. Make a gorgeous shawl. Oh, I was looking for the word machine wash and gentle dry. And it is 50 cotton and 50 acrylic. Hey, sweetheart Jan, how are you doing? And Marion, how are you, hon? Thanks for being here. Sandra, hi. Sandra Dusenberry and Susan Hebert. I'll get it wrong, right, whichever way. And Brenda Young, hello, hello. Welcome, all of y'all. How are y'all doing tonight? Thank y'all all for being here. And thumbs up, everybody, if you will, please. But I thought this was, well, all of it that she sent's gorgeous. But I thought, I never tried this wrap, this line brand. It's a wrap. I've put it in my cart on several different sites, several different times, and just haven't bought it yet. I don't know what has stopped me, but the this, I don't know if y'all can see that. This shawl right here is out of this colorway, and it's beautiful with the pink to the blue to the green. That's so pretty. Sheila Baker, hello, hon. Hopefully I'll stay on tonight and not lose everybody. If I've missed you, come back and say, hey, Joyce, there, I see you up there. You like to got by me. How are you tonight? Welcome, welcome. And then Nikki sent me, because somehow she knew, not that any of y'all would know what I like, Kobu. And I love some Kobu. Sheila there sent me a big box of Kobu not too long ago. This is a light number 3. There's 232 yards. It's 51 cotton and 49 bamboo. And the color here is steel blue. And I piled all this back in the box. She sent me some of that color, and then this color, the Leaching. That's a pretty color. And there was so much in this box, it was unreal. And some white, I believe. Yeah, just white. Always use white for the Kobu. The Line Brand Cotton Fetty Blend. The colorway here is Funfetti, and that does look fun, doesn't it? Hey, Freaky and Becky, hello. Melissa Long, hey, and Laura, Mad Mimi. Who else have I missed here? Hello, all of you, and welcome, and welcome. This, all of the yarn's beautiful, and it's just what I love, but this, I got this out and looked at it, and it's got every color, and these are just gorgeous. I didn't tell y'all anything about it. Let me see. They're a light 3 and machine washable and dryable, 50 acrylic, 50 cotton. There's 350 yards. And Funfetti is the name. She sent me a couple of these. And some Cotton Fair by Premier. Iva, hey, and Jacqueline. Hello. Michelle, hi. You're from Canada and your name's Michelle. Well, welcome and thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. Yes, Freaky, were you? Yes, I can say you were cooking, weren't you? Well, thank you so much for being here. This Cotton Fair is 317 yards. It's a 100-gram ball. It is a fine 2, and it's 52 cotton and 48 acrylic, and it's machine wash and lay flat to dry. And she sent me a couple or 3 of these, but that, I didn't tell you the color name. Red. I like that when I love all of these other colors, but the names, but when they just put red in it, it's red, I love it. Licorice Moms. Jane. Is that right? I hate it when I'm not right, but hey. And Dimples, hey, welcome. Well, thanks, hon. I appreciate you telling us you're here. And thumbs up, everybody. I'm trying to see who else I missed, because I'm sure I missed. Melissa Long, I did say hey to you, didn't I, hon? Well, come back around if I've missed you and say hey to me again. I've got several different things I was going to show y'all tonight. And I got some True from Line Brand, which is 100% bamboo. And the color here is Thistle. This is a light 3. It's 141 yards, and it says, I would tell y'all all the time what hook to use if they'd write it just a little bit bigger. A 4mm. I can see that. Hey, machine wash, lay flat to dry. And if y'all haven't felt this stuff, it is so soft. It's soft, but it's also satiny feeling. A lot of people said they have trouble with it splitting. With the True, I think I've only made one poncho, and of course I used a lot bigger hook when I was working with it, so I didn't have a problem with it splitting, but of course I crochet slow too. So that might have been why I didn't have any problem, but I really love it. I just love it and think it's gorgeous with that shine on it. I hope that's showing up the right color. Isn't it pretty, Jan? That is just gorgeous, and there's 4 of these. And I got so many goodies. She sent me some magnets from the Yarnology from Hobby Lobby that says it's a string thing and unwind a little and love. And I got a whole pouch with a bunch of goodies in it. She made me a little, it's going to be a Christmas ornament. I don't know if that's, but that's what it's going to be, and it might be what she intended it to be. I didn't ask her. It's a beautiful little crocheted star. Isn't that beautiful? She sent me one of the keychains with the big ball of yarn with the sparkly. Can y'all see that thing in there? I hadn't opened it and got it out yet. If y'all hadn't seen those, this is so pretty. I told y'all I got my light in the wrong place, but hopefully y'all are seeing all the colors that's in that. It's a little dish here, and it says yarn is my favorite accessory. That's right. Yarn's my favorite anything. Real pretty little blue. I got to get that out and put it where these stitch markers I've got floating around. And then some of the cutest little tags that tie on, and they have handmade things, and then they got the little tie. They say especially for and handmade for you, and it's got a ball of yarn on them. And then we were talking, and I told her one thing that I love, and that Brenda, hey, Brenda the newbie crocheter, welcome. I've got all kind of figurines and different things of carousel horses, because I love carousel horses. I had at one time found an old coffee table in a thrift store, and the base of it was like wooden carousel horses with a solid glass top. And I was going to go back and buy that thing, because that was when I was buying a bunch of carousel horses. Went back and it was gone. I should have known that if I wanted it, I should have got it. But she got me the most beautiful little pin that's a carousel horse, and I love it. I loved everything she sent. It was all gorgeous. And besides this pouch, there was a bag, and I put the bag, it's back behind me. I thought I could reach it, but I forgot to bring it around up here. But it's one of the big bags that Hobby Lobby had, and said something about your stash, and it's got, what is the saying on it? Well, whatever. I forgot. I love it. I put it back there because I was fixing this stuff yarn on it. But everything that Nikki sent, I just loved. It was all so pretty and so gorgeous. And like I said, she went way over what I sent her. But I appreciate everything she did. I think I showed y'all all the yarn. I just kind of, she had it all wrapped in the nice little tissue. Nikki just does everything so sweet, and it was all wrapped up. And I just tore into it all and then stuffed it back in the box. Oh, and the crochet magazine. Well, I had it sitting right here with me looking at it. Here it is. I knew I had it. I should have gotten everything together knowing I was going to show this, shouldn't I? But y'all know how I am. I don't do anything. Hey, Mary Ann, welcome, welcome. This is the summer 2021 Crochet Magazine, Defining Crochet, and it's got boo-koodles of patterns in here. Let me see, I think there's a page that just kind of shows, yeah. It's got some nice patterns. If y'all hadn't seen this and y'all like magazines, this thing's got some real cute, besides just some wearables, it's got some Afghans, and then it's got a basket and a bag, a market bag, and some hot pads or whatever, and a couple of blankets, and some jewelry, some bracelets, and some of them are with beads, and I think they can be done without, and about 4 different blankets. But it's got a lot of patterns in it, and there's a lot of good reading. I had just been flipping through it and had not got through it all yet. Jens, hey, welcome, welcome. Thank y'all all for coming. I had Nikki's big box of yarn, and I went and kept Hazel today because tomorrow, y'all, is Hazel's birthday. She's going to be 2. I can't believe that baby is 2. Hey, Tammy Patton, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Jacqueline, I love magazines and books about crochet. Let me show y'all I don't know how old. These might be fairly newer. My sister sent me a big old box of yarn that she had. A lot of it was just scrap yarn, and there was several pink skeins of I Love This Yarn. And she had, her little granddaughter is 15 now, so I'm assuming that this book was at least that old. I don't know if it had I don't know if these things put a date on them. I don't see how they could ever really go out with baby, but look at these little dresses. They were so cute. This was in there. And I think those are the only, I think there's the 3 dress patterns. Yeah. But they're the cutest little thing. And then this, the Lily Sugar and Cream, has stuff for older little girls. It's got some vests and sweaters, and then here's a backpack and a hat. Oh yeah, this one had a little hat on it too. It's all real cute little things for little girls. Some of them are knitting though. I got to looking at them and started to read some of the patterns. I was like, wait a minute. I thought, no, this is knitting. So, but who knows, I might learn to knit one day and have a few patterns to make. So when I got home from keeping Hazel, hey Tina, Crafts by the Rose, welcome. Thank you for being here. Okay, hon, well, you just keep crocheting. But I came in here and sat down for a minute and turned these live on. I was trying to get the Chromebook going. And, of course, Mr. Knott, standing in the other room, says, what's this? And I can't see what he's got. And I was like, what? And he brought me a bag in here, and it was some yarn that I ordered, seems like just a few days ago. It wasn't that long ago, from Lovecraft, and it got here so fast. But in the order, I got some of the Cascade Nifty Cotton. This right here is 100% cotton, a medium number 4. There are 185 yards. It's machine wash and tumble dry. And color. Just has a color number. 38. I always say I'm going to write down. Let me see if sometimes the sheets of different ones will have the color names on them. Let me see if this does. Yeah, it does. This is Celestial Teal. I think I'm right. Yes. That's what it is. Looking at how many I got 2 of these. And then these poor little hanks are about coming apart, but this is just called Primary because it was the primary colors, and that's what all the colors splashed on here are just your reds, blues, and yellows. It's so pretty. It's just like it's sprinkled the colors, and of course there's some mixing going on with it, so you're getting some of your other colors from it. But it's so pretty, and the color seems softer than this. Isn't as soft as some cottons. This is a little above a kitchen cotton, but it could be used for wearables. I believe, as soft as it feels right now, it would soften up after washing it to be soft. So, but I got let's see how many I got. I got 3 of the primary and 2 of the teal. And then I got a red. And all of these are the same. Cascade Nifty Cotton. And they are 100% cotton. And then in this bag, they send them in these little organza bags, which are so neat. Cheryl, hello, hon, welcome. How about let you got by? And Linda, Quilty Crocheter, hello and welcome, welcome. I only got 1 of these because I wasn't sure what the color looked like. I like this. I should have got more of this. This is Alexandrite. I don't know. Alexand. It's not a dirt. Alexandrite with R-I-T-E on the end of Alexand. This is pretty. I like that color. And then I got this lighter splash looking color that's called Candy. They had a sale on all of their cotton back just the other day, so these don't have the price on it. I was going to tell y'all how much they were, but on here they give you when you order from them, they'll give you a month to use a 20% off code. So I may have to go back and see what other colors or get some of this greenish looking. These are all so pretty. Oh, I did get one more color. Just a silver. When I decide what all I'm going to use this for, I might go back and get a couple of more colors of that with my 20% off, or I'll go get something else. Who knows? Oh, goodness. But that is all of my yarn and stuff. I have surrounded myself with so much stuff here. Let me see if I can push it where it don't all fall in the floor and I'm not in a cave right here. Hey, Dee, welcome. And Ricola, hey, Crystal. How is everybody doing tonight? And welcome, all of you. Angela, hey, how are you, hon? Welcome, welcome. Oh, I've just made a mess, if y'all can see. Of course, I've been going to clean up all of this around me now for a month or more, and it just has gotten more cluttered and more stuff, but I'll get to it one day. So, I was reading, well, actually, I was looking. Hey, Gail, no, you're not late. Nancy, hey, let me grab this notebook back here. Thank y'all for being here, and welcome, welcome. I appreciate it so much. Nobody's never late here. We're just talking about a little bit of everything. Oh, did y'all all see my wedding picture? I took it out of the frame and I put it in this book over here. I don't know if y'all can. That's Mr. Knott and I 43 years ago. I was a little younger back then. Hey, Christy, hook me up. Welcome. I was looking in this little store out in somewhere in the state of Washington. It's around Seattle. I'm not sure if it's just Seattle, but I've ordered yarn from them back a couple of years ago and then have ordered just occasionally every now and then. They don't have, I mean, their prices are just run of the mill like any other little yarn shop, but every now and then they do have some pretty good sales, and I just, you know, glance through their stuff every now and then to see what's going on. But I got to looking, and their stuff is divided, like you can search by, of course, you know, by brand or by fiber or whatever, and I don't remember it being broken down the way it is. It's neat. They've got, you know, animal fiber and plant fiber and then all of this other. And I got stuck over reading down through there all about the different plant fibers. I was telling y'all last week, I guess it was, about some of the different, well, I was telling y'all about the milk cotton, and there's a company that's Bellarista is the name of the company, I believe, if that's the way you pronounce it. And in this store, this company did have yarn that was made out of soy, and it also had aloe in it to soften it. I was going to order a few of these because some of them were around $10, but it was for a handful of yarn. But I thought, well, I might get one or two and just see how it is. But most of it was so expensive, y'all. Whew. I just couldn't quite bring myself to go on and order it. Soy silk was one of the labels. In regular soy with the aloe just said soy. I don't know if it was actually, I don't know the difference in what they are calling soy and soy silk. But they also had what was labeled sea sail, And it looked like I told y'all about some of the seaweed stuff that the seaweed's only harvested once every 3 or 4 years. It was around 50 gram, whatever. I don't know if it was, I don't remember if it was at Hank Farm or whatever, but around 100 yards. And it was $45 for this little, and I'm thinking that all it was like just a cream color. I don't think this had any color. Most of them from this company didn't. You could dye them and stuff like that. But then I got down through there and just really got interested because they had some yarn that was made out of peppermint. And yes, peppermint. And banana and pineapple. And I thought, oh my goodness. That was all that this Bellarista, I'm sure they make a lot more yarn, but in the listing of these different plant fibers, hey Debbie, hey HD, Kathleen, hello. And whoever else I may have missed, I'm so sorry if I missed you. The book, yeah, I wish the book came with all of that. But I was just amazed. They also, of course, had the bamboo and cotton and stuff that, you know, we know about, but they had this one yarn that I was reading about. Oh, and they also had some yarn from another company that was made out of sugar cane, and it was different colors and different stuff. It wasn't from this Bellarista company. A few of these things like the tinsel and the sugar cane, and then they had linen and hemp, and those were different. It had a couple of different companies. Hey, Jen Reeves, how are you, hon? Welcome. But one yarn, and I couldn't figure out if this was just the name that the company put on this. This wasn't, I never figured out who made this, but the name of it, its description was, and I'm not going to pronounce it because these little things like this I butcher also. SC, not SC. My mind goes zit. It is CHITIN. And it said the description of it was from shrimp and crab shells. And I sat there and thought, we're now making yarn from shrimp and crab shells. But a lot of this were the, they're called the vegan fibers, where it's just all natural and all of this. And I just thought it was so interesting that, but of course, from reading about the milk yarn, it's that if they have a protein in there that can produce the fiber, I mean, that can produce whatever it is that makes, they can make fiber out of, they can make yarn from anything. So I was just really shocked with that, the different, because I had read about the seaweed and, you know, using the soy and the bamboo, of course, and the linen and hemp and sugar cane was some of the stuff I'd read a week or so ago. But when it came down to bamboo, I mean, not bamboo, pineapple and bananas, that's where my bee was going. Bananas and peppermint, I had never, ever, and of course the shrimp and crab shells, I had never heard of that. So that was just very, very interesting to me to, I'm going to go back and read a little more and bore y'all with some more information on it. But that was really interesting to me about the different fibers where they can, extract them from. I start reading about things like this and I really want to, know exactly how they do it. I want to find a YouTube video, and I'm sure they're out there, because when I was looking about the milk yarn, there was stuff out there showing the different process and how they do about washing it in the different acids in a vat and it going through, one process and going back and going through another and all like that. And well, hello, hon. I don't know how to pronounce your name. The end of it is Rocks, GZS Rocks. Welcome. Thank you for being here tonight. Okay, Jay, it just amazes me at what they can do, and I want to see how they do all of this stuff. So I'm going to go back and see if I can find the process of a lot of this different stuff. It was interesting how, the more in depth I got about it, and I'm trying to think in my head, silk milk yarn, and not say my milk. My family just gets on to me so much about saying that. But I want to read and find out and see. I like reading about things, but then I like also to get to be able to see the process. And YouTube and all of this has opened up such a different world to what a lot of us had growing up. I started thinking the other day, well, of course, Mr. Knott and I were talking about our anniversary, and our engagement was 3 weeks. That was because he asked me to marry. Hey, Joe, welcome in. And I'm hollering every time somebody comes in. I don't know why. But I made a reservation. Our honeymoon was at Hilton Head, South Carolina. And I do not remember I think I do remember how I found the place. I saw a little ad in a Southern Living magazine, and it told about that the name of the place was something plantation, and it told that it had a little 2 or 3 story accommodations, hotel, motel, like little thing. And all the way we went and stayed in Atlanta the first night and then drove on down there the next day. And I'll never forget, Mr. Knott was picking at me the whole day. He said, we're going to drive up to this thing and it's just going to be something. You've seen all those motels in Florida that have the pink and blue doors. He said, that's what you've got. I said, look, the letter came back, and it did. It came, and I don't know how I had enough time to do all this back then. 3 weeks wasn't a long time. But it came back, and it had a very impressive letterhead, the stationery that they sent back to me, and, and I paid for it, and all kind of stuff like that. And I think, how would we do that today? We've got the internet now that lets us look up anything and lets us go see pictures, of anything we want to look at. But we pulled up to this place. It was a very grand entrance to it. There was houses mainly that was built. This was like a big subdivision. It wasn't a lot. I mean, there was a lot of houses, but it was over a big space of property there. And there were 2 buildings that were either 2 or 3 story tall, and they made a corner and they had a pool sitting in the middle, and they faced the Atlantic Ocean out there. Very beautiful little place. It was so quaint and quiet and nice. And they had a little restaurant over the office, and we ate at that little restaurant the last night that we were there. And Mr. Knott had shrimp, and he has, to this day, he said the best shrimp I ever ate was on our honeymoon at that little house. I always said, yes, you've always said that. So we had such a nice time, but you know, just thinking in 43 years how much our world has changed. And then 3 bits of yarn freaky was. uh, but I had so much fun just thinking back of the different things, and I still haven't figured out how I used to do some of the things. My poor mind has gotten off in my aging years, you know, y'all. I'm 100 now. So, but no, you know, I have forgot a lot of things that used to be there. Mr. Knight used to tell me that I was just like an elephant. I never forgot anything. And with him and the way he acted and things he said, I haven't forgotten. It's a little warm in here in my little room. I'm going to have to start cutting my air on. Well, what are y'all making? And what all have y'all been doing? Yes, Freaky, that is a muted cotton candy, but it's pretty. It's really, really pretty. Or candy, whatever the name of it was there. It was very pretty. Oh, yes, Christy, traveling before GPS. And when the first GPS came out, and we had drivers all over the place, and they started, you know, putting the little GPS things in their trucks, and this was before cell phones and all. They'd get somewhere and call, you know, and this thing told me to turn right, and I turned right, and here I am down in a subdivision. And so you were always like, you know, you're up in Ohio. How am I going to find out where you are? There's always a little disconnect on, and then I'll never forget, this was on when we had cell phones. This older guy drove for us, and he called up, and he was always everything. He never told you that I'm going to be there in about 5 or 10 minutes. He would say, oh, I'm about to be there in 7 to 8 minutes. So he called one day and he said, yeah, I was listening to this direction thing that it was telling me, and told me that I would be at my destination in 5 minutes. And I pulled into a dead-end street, and it said, you are at your destination. I asked him, I said, well, is there any other streets around there? Can you back out of there? Or what can you do? You know, I guess they all thought that I could just come up with whatever answers to tell them what to do. But oh, you're doing mice, Elizabeth? Well, how sweet. And Tina's making earrings. If y'all haven't been over to Crafts by the Rose, Tina, y'all need to go over to her channel and see all of the jewelry and stuff that she's making. She's making earrings right now. She has beautiful earrings. She sent me a pair of them, and I have them put away in my jewelry box. But I think they're beautiful, and she's just making all kinds. So if Y'all have not been over there. Y'all need to go over there and see. And then I know that Granny D has a moss stitch challenge going on right now. And if y'all want to get in on Granny D's, and I'll never be able to remember Granny D's moss stitch May challenge, something with all of those words in there. Oh, goodness. Dennis Hands, hello. Welcome, welcome. And there's just so many of you that have so many great things that you're doing and going on. I'm just always amazed every time I start watching people and the new people that are coming on YouTube now. I'll try to go to a lot of the newer channels, and all of these people are so talented, and it's just so amazing to get to see what everybody's doing. Granny D for the Moss Stitch Challenge. There is the link that Marianne, the crotchety clogger, just put up. And Michelle, Crochet Nana's working on a mosaic Afghan, just finished these Moss Stitch Challenge today. Well, good. I am not seeing Daoni. I'm sure I butchered your name. Greer, I'm so sorry, but you're making scrubbies. Just finished a shawl for a fundraiser for the Children's Fund. Well, how about that? That's great. And Becky is working on another Afghan. Well, hey, Michael, welcome. Thank you for coming. And Jan, you have the moss stitch scarf done and baby blanket in the waffle stitch. A kerchief for, okay, on the smaller thing. Y'all, these lights in here, I can't hardly read. I'm doing good to see y'all's names over here, so when I'm trying to read everything. Angela McKinnon, did I say hi to you, hon? I'm so sorry. I don't think I did. And Julie, did I say hey to you, Julie Chafin Mazza? I probably didn't. I don't, y'all, you know, I forget who I say hey to after about 5 minutes, so. But I appreciate all of y'all coming tonight. And Cheryl, I did say hey to you, didn't I? And Iva and Freaky, of course, is here. Thank you so much, Freaky. Thank you all for being here tonight. And if y'all haven't hit your thumbs up, please do if you don't mind, or if you like all the stuff I showed y'all tonight. If you didn't, that's fine. I just appreciate all of y'all being here. Y'all know that. Yeah, Who Knows sent me, it looks like an article out of a magazine, and it's about cotton, and he sent it this afternoon, and I was with Hazel, and I hardly don't see very much on my phone when I'm with her. And I'm going to read it because it looked like it had a lot of good information, and y'all know I love my cotton, so. Oh. But I guess it's getting about time for us to close it down now. I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all know that. Y'all mean the world to me and bless my heart each and every Monday that y'all come to see me. Y'all truly do. You truly, truly, truly just make my whole week. I feel better all week after spending an hour just talking with all of y'all, even if it is I'm just running my mouth and y'all don't but I do appreciate it so much. Y'all just don't know how much I appreciate it. I just, like I said, thank y'all for coming. Y'all, I'm going to go back and see what all y'all have said y'all were working on, because I'm just trying to get right, Linda. Where else are you going to hear about shrimp? That's exactly right. Hey, Jane, be yourself with Jane. You just got here. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it so much. Well, Amarina, you're welcome. All of y'all, just thank y'all for coming. I just, like I said, y'all always bless me each and every Monday night that y'all come by to spend this hour with me. I appreciate it so much. And I'm going to let y'all go. But y'all do know what you have to do. I tell y'all all the time. I know it. And you don't have to. Y'all know I just please. You have to keep coming back, because I'm going to be here as long as the Lord's willing. And y'all, I do appreciate you so much. Love you all. I keep you all in my prayers. And thank y'all so, so much for spending this hour with me.